Good evening, everybody. I am Eddie Winchester. To my left is
Cat Quinn.
And always to my right is
Cadaver the Clown.
So, with this episode, it was supposed to be the Mothman. It kind of still is, because somebody lost the notes. So, Cadaver, you are going to take the helm of this one, because I have my section that I'm going to do. Somebody lost theirs. So, Cadaver, this is all on you. This is your time to shine.
Hey, right. I did the last one, okay?
All right,
now so, I get to sit back and give Cadaver shit.
I've done more than one episode, so I'm just saying, this is not exactly difficult.
So have I.
All right, so tonight on Folklore&Felonies,
we got a chicken.
We are heading. We're heading to Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Hooray!
Place, right? Hey! Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Cabs are here. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which I think is the New Jersey of Virginia's. But when in 1966, several people encountered something horrifying. It was a towering creature, massive wings, glowing red eyes. Apparently, according to their
sounds like my mother-in-law.
According to witness accounts, they say it's capable of flying at incredible speeds, apparently possessing supernatural ability to single-handedly support West Virginia's tourism industry for the next 60 years. So that's right, we're talking about the Mothman.
The Mothman!
Or, as the original newspaper basically described him, it was man-sized bird, creature, something.
Man-sized pig?
It's a plane!
Which might be the greatest journalistic way of saying we don't know what the fuck Steve saw, but Steve is very upset.
Steve saw something.
Now, when Steve saw something, did Blue put a clue on it, or was he down at the local pub?
Touche. All right, so now our story takes place in this lovely area called Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And before anyone from West Virginia gets mad at us tonight and sends me hate mail to, cadavershouseofhorrors@gmail.com.
And there it is. I'll put it right there on the screen.
Right there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Please understand, we're not making fun of West Virginia.
Not at all.
You know what? Fuck that. I am, but still.
I was about to say, we're not, but you definitely are.
We're making fun of the giant flying creature man who lives there. It's a completely different thing. All right. Again, that's the only supernatural ability that I'd likely see, is the fact that it did find a way to support West Virginia's tourism industry for nearly 60 years. So the Mothman story really explodes on November 15th, 1966, when two young married couples, they were named Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Mallett, were driving near an abandoned World War II munitions facility known locally as the TNT area. Now, can anybody tell me what TNT actually stands for? Okay, moving on. Which, they were in this area known locally as the TNT area, which is already fantastic because apparently these people were looking at every possible location for a relaxing evening drive and settled on abandoned World War II explosives factory. Nothing bad has ever happened after that sentence.
Of course not. Why would it?
So, they wanted to go, bang, I guess.
Something's going to get explosive.
It's TNT. It's dynamite.
Oh, no. We don't want to do that, dude. Copyright struck, even by singing it. We don't want to do that.
Cut that.
So, okay. Let's see. According to their account, they spotted something near the old power plant of the TNT area. At first, they couldn't tell exactly what it was. Then they noticed that it was roughly 6 or 7 feet tall, which, there's a whole 12 inches in there,
I wish.
So, it had enormous wings, and then most famously, they said it had 2 huge red eyes. Not glowing eyes necessarily. Some accounts suggested they may have been reflecting the headlights. Kind of like when you look at the woods, or, like when you see deer in the woods, or animals in the woods, you see the stupid glowing back at you, or cats.
Yeah.
I was about to say my cat on a regular
But either way, Imagine you're driving through an abandoned ammunition complex at night, and suddenly your headlights illuminate two enormous red eyes attached to a 6-foot-tall Birdman. At that point, I don't care whether they're glowing or not. I'm leaving. So, I mean, Roger Scarberry...
Out if they're glowing or not.
Get the salt, get the iron.
Get the silver.
You know? Holy water, whatever it fucking takes.
I was about to say acid.
I would leave, but you know what? Roger Scarberry said, reportedly did exactly that. They hauled ass out of there.
As one should.
Mm-hmm.
According to the witnesses, though, the creature took off after them. Now, this is where the story becomes especially terrifying because they claim their car reached speeds approaching 100 miles per hour and the creature kept up.
In the 60s?
Mm-hmm. So, which means Mothman apparently possesses one of the rarest supernatural abilities known to man, being able to maintain 100 miles per hour in West Virginia without hitting a pothole.
He's Barry Allen. The Flash went too far back in time. This is what happened.
So now, eventually, the group made it back into town and contacted the authorities, as one does. And I desperately wish we had audio of that conversation.
No shit.
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
No
because
shit.
Imagine being the police officer working that night. You're sitting there, quiet shift, coffee, paperwork, the phone rings. Point Pleasant police. There's a 7-foot bird chasing our car. Could you imagine that? Just...
Sir,
okay.
Sir, calm down.
What LSD are you on, sir?
So I mean, basically, at that point, now
what did you take? Hang up the fucking phone. Who is this?
Now you.
Let me give you the number for wildlife and game.
That's not my department. Hold on. Okay. Now
prank caller.
Because there's no checkbox on the incident report for suspect description, sex unknown, race, bird, height, fucking enormous, eyes red, clothing none, direction of travel, up. So shortly
just
after
imagine that operator that picked, that answered that, that call, just sitting there, just dumbfounded and like befuddled and just like.
Okay, sure, why not?
I did not get paid enough for this.
Yo, you got to hear this.
Hey, Bill, come here, quick.
Gary!
I'm trying to look for my normal normal sound effects here, but I got nothing.
Jail. Fired. Straight to jail.
Right to jail. Right away. You saw a 7-foot Birdman? Believe it or not, jail. You overcooked chicken?
Or local newspaper.
Look at all these chickens.
It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. What time? Almost said what time period? What time frame of the year was this?
I believe that it was November.
It's freaking bats.
That's copyrighted, man. Come on now. You're
and this has been
here.
The last episode of Folklore and Felonies.
You know how much editing I gotta do to fucking take that out? Shit.
All right, so with that, though, that story made the local newspaper almost immediately.
I mean,
but here's something I absolutely love about Mothman. The witnesses didn't call it Mothman. They described him something much more bird-like. The newspaper struggled to describe it, too. They, They eventually, the name Mothman caught on, and suddenly this unidentified Appalachian nightmare had branding.
You know, when you say Birdman, have you ever seen Ugly Americans?
Yes. So
the man pigeon
originate from a landmass in the South Pacific, which the locals call Scroat Cheese Island. It was there during the spring of 1967 that honeymooning New York cabbie Vic Caminetti decided to bring two of them home because he found them, quote, hilarious as balls. Force Caminiti outfitted them with proper footwear and fed them spare change, permanently altering their abnormally adaptable digestive systems to now require a strict diet of pennies, dimes, and nickels. He also taught the birds their trademark colorful expressions. Press the button to hear a few.
Suck my balls! Put your cheeks into it! I'm gonna bang your mouth!
Can only wonder what might have happened had the man bird been brought over by somebody more sophisticated.
Eat my cheese! Give me a squirt!
Okay, that's enough.
Which raises an important
put a
question.
picture right here. If no one's seen Ugly Americans and doesn't know what the man pigeon is.
Right there.
So that raises an important question, though. Why Mothman? Nothing about this thing sounds particularly moth-like, right?
It's like when you say Mothman, I'm picturing like moth with just like arms and legs and like.
But
you
I
know?
mean, let's look at it this way. Moths are like tiny little idiots who spend their lives trying to kill themselves with porch lights.
Have you
Like
never
my-
seen a leader moth? They're the size of your palm.
Well, depending on what type. But that don't hit 7 feet tall.
How big do owls get?
I don't know. I feel like Owlman is just not as not as terrifying.
It's not as catchy.
No, it's not.
It's not
So
going to
Mothman-
do anything for the tourism.
I mean, moths try and spend their lives killing themselves with porch lights, where Mothman allegedly chases cars at over 100 miles per hour. Those are two very different animals.
It's like, go towards the light. Yes.
So, I mean, like, it's kind of like, imagine if Batman worked the same way. Why do they call you Batman? Because I'm 6 feet tall, right? I can't really fly, but I can glide,
Yeah.
right? Okay, but are you associated with bats? No. Do you use echolocation? No. Do you live in caves? No. So why Batman? Marketing. That's
Well, he has a bat cave. I mean, it is a cave.
His ass don't live there.
He lives on.
He frequents it a hell of a lot more than he does Wayne
I
Manor,
was
though.
about to say.
I frequent Walmart. Do you call me Walmart man? No.
I mean, you
none
can
of
make a
your
T-shirt
face.
with a face on it.
Oy.
I guess when you put it that way, then Daredevil should be Batman.
Not Daredevil.
Well, Daredevil's whole thing is the reason he's called Daredevil is because he's from Hell's Kitchen and he's the man with no fear.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's just, I mean, calling him superhero Stevie Wonder doesn't really work, He's over there Helly Kelly and his ass around,
Go shit.
Once again, send all your hate mail to cadavershouseofhorrors@gmail.com.
Right there.
So after the initial newspaper reports, more sightings began coming in. People reported strange lights, UFOs, weird noises, electrical disturbances, strange phone calls. Now, I don't know if any of these incidences were paralleled towards the introduction of meth into West Virginia at any point. But I mean, all I'm thinking about is that scene from Talladega Nights. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew,
Again, please send your angry letters to cadavershouseofhorrors@gmail.com.
So electrical disturbances, strange telephone calls, and because apparently this story wasn't weird enough, Men in Black. At this point, Mothman lore becomes really less of a cryptid story and more like somebody accidentally shuffled 3 different episodes of the X-Files together, which is why I played that theme before.
Right.
So we've got giant bird / moth monster, aliens, government agents, prophecies, mysterious phone calls, and we're still only in West Virginia. So, all right. Now we're going to kind of change gears a little bit. A journalist and author named John Keel got involved. Keel traveled to Point Pleasant and began investigating the sightings and other strange events surrounding the area. With that, he basically looked into this giant pile of paranormal spaghetti and said, you know what? I think all this shit might be connected. Mothman, UFOs, Men in Black, premonition, strange phone calls, electrical phenomenon, Mountain Dew, NASCAR,
Tinfoil hats, the whole 9.
Make a pretty good soup bowl, too.
Please put in the comments if you know where that's from. Please. Please. We can't be the only ones that know where that's from.
They've been infiltrating my perimeter all
summer.
But so I mean, Keel eventually documented much of this in his book, The Mothman Prophecies. Anybody got anything for that too?
Not me.
Kat, I'm looking at you.
I know you're looking at me. Who's Cat?
Don't go looking at the wall. You ain't gonna find anything over there.
This might be the access to platform 9 3/4. You don't know.
Yes, I would like to see you walk about 4 feet that way and take a run at it and see what happens. No balls.
No balls.
Please hold.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. So yeah.
Shit in the way. Yes, I am familiar with the Mothman prophecies.
Why are you shitting over there? Isn't that what a bathroom's for? Do you have an outhouse? Is that what's going on over there?
No, I've got stuff.
Stuff, aka shit.
Jesus H.
No, don't bring him into this.
He's got nothing to do with this.
So this is where the legend really kind of begins evolving from people saw this weird flying creature into something incomprehensible, maybe attempting to communicate with humanity from beyond our understanding of reality. Quote.
Really is starting to sound like Eddie's mother-in-law over there. Go on.
Which is a really pretty significant escalation.
Which is crazy.
From, oh my God, we saw something with red eyes and it flew after us.
Sounds like her.
Yeah. But in all honesty, that's like calling animal control because there's a raccoon in your garbage and 3 weeks later discovering the raccoon knows where you're going to die.
Still sounds like my mother-in-law.
Nothing like raccoon trash panda premonitions. Hey, that'd be a pretty good punk band name.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that's like, that discovering that the raccoon knows when you're going to die, So now, to keep this freaking carnival train moving a little bit here, this is where we need to temporarily kind of leave jokes behind.
Oh.
Because on December 15th, 1967, does anybody know what happened?
Nope.
Give me the date again.
December 15th, 1967.
We're in West Virginia?
Yeah. According to what the song says, it's almost heaven. Am I wrong? Is that not the lyrics?
That's the lyrics.
All right. So on December 15th, 1967, Point Pleasant experienced a very real tragedy. During rush hour traffic, the Silver Bridge connecting Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and Gallipolis, Ohio, which I'm pretty sure I just tore that apart,
Good God, man.
Get it together.
Fuck you. All right, so it catastrophically collapsed into the Ohio River. 46 people died. The eventual investigation identified a structural failure involving one of the bridge's eye bars. There is no established evidence that the Mothman caused the Silver Bridge collapse, but because the disaster occurred after more than a year of strange sightings around Point Pleasant, the bridge became permanently intertwined with the Mothman legend. Some later interpretations portray Mothman as an omen. Others suggest that the creature was somehow warning people, and others believe that the bridge collapse and Mothman sightings had absolutely nothing to do with each other. Whatever you do believe about the legend, the Silver Bridge disaster was real, and people who lost their lives deserve to remain separate from the entertainment surrounding the cryptid, in my own opinion.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's tragic. It makes for a good story, I guess,
I was about to say, we could actually do an episode on that later on.
So, I just wanted to touch on that to say that this was part of the Mothman's lore, that it's the possibility that, hey, people believe that he was an omen. That's what they believe, that he would show up before bad things would happen, Maybe he just has really impeccable early timing because, over a year of sightings, that's more than an omen.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to touch on the fact that did actually happen. People did actually die, and the Mothman was kind of brought into it.
Right.
So now, without further ado, back to the giant bird creature. So I'm going to title this part of our episode today. You know, it's going to be part 3. So what the hell was it?
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's not Superman.
I mean, I could say it's, Mothman Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I like that.
But, all right. So there are several theories. All right. Theory number 1. People believe that there was the possibility, and this is the most common skeptical explanation, is that witnesses encountered a large bird, possibly a sandhill crane. Sandhill cranes are tall. I have no idea. I put it this way. I don't mind birds. If you ask anybody, like in my family, there's one bird species that I despise, and I am forever at war with them, and will be. That there will be no truces, and that bird is an emu. I fucking hate emus. And it's not anything that, it's not because they're emus. It's because they all have a fucking bad attitude, and I wish I could choke their little fucking necks. I went to a petting zoo, and this motherfucker was trying to bring the pain, and he was biting me, and all I wanted to do was love him. That's it. I was trying to give him a little bit of fucking pain. And this asshole just kept biting me, and I was about to get kicked out of a petting zoo for smacking the shit out of an emu.
He's biting me. He's biting me.
Chomp! Oh, mother! Now the fucker's biting me.
Start squirting him with a fucking water bottle.
So, all right. Now, people are saying that it was possibly a sandhill crane. Sandhill cranes are tall. They have enormous wingspans, and they can appear startlingly large when you're not expecting one. And they have reddish coloration around their eyes, which actually makes it a fairly reasonable theory.
Yeah.
Except there's one problem. If I see a sandhill crane at night and it scares me, I have to eventually admit I was terrorized by a crane. If I call it Mothman, however, I now survived a paranormal encounter, and I feel like that's significantly better to say at parties.
Right. And less embarrassing.
Yeah, most definitely. It's not, hey, this fucking bird scared the shit out of me, bro, so I had to make up a story. All right, so now here's theory number 2, and this is something that Kat actually touched on before. Another possibility is people believed it may have been a large owl or another nocturnal bird.
Yeah.
Owls have large reflective eyes and can look incredibly strange under poor lighting conditions, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So they're also completely silent when they fly. Something about the feathers.
Yep.
So, which is really objectively unsettling, man, because nature apparently decided, let's give this predator enormous eyes, rotating head capabilities on par with the fucking girl from The Exorcist, and then razor blades for feet and stealth technology.
And then we're going to name them Archimedes.
It's Jason Bourne.
It's Jason Bourne in bird form. But they also come from a specific family of birds, if you know what I'm going to say. What's that family of birds called? Do you know? Anybody? 10 points.
Damn it.
It's also the name of a type of dinosaur, or a shortened version of a dinosaur name. No.
No.
All right. The word actually means bird of prey.
I know that show. Didn't last so long.
Raptors. They're called raptors.
Oh.
So it means bird of prey.
Damn it.
So, I mean, it could have been an owl. I'm going to highly doubt it. I mean, I've never seen an owl that stands up to being fucking 6 to 7 feet.
I have a picture of a Sam Hill.
Okay.
And that's a younger one.
That's a big ass bird.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question, and I know this is gonna get some hate mail, but when you looked for that picture, did you have to possibly pick the most rednecky one?
It's my Nana.
Yeah, I know, but somebody hunted the bird.
Yeah. That's what they do.
I want to see. I want to see one that's not.
Hunt Sam Hills.
This is nothing about your Nana, but I'm more saying I want to see one that's not fucking dead and being held up like, look what I got.
She got that by herself in midair.
I'm giving her the credit for it, but I'm just saying that I want to see one that's alive so I can say, okay, yeah, maybe that could have been one. I don't think it was your Nana out there with a fucking sandhill crane.
Again, send your angry letters to cadaversaurs@gmail.com.
Oh, that's a dove.
Not the same.
Not the same.
Not even close.
One represents peace, the other's a fucking giant fucking mass murder looking bird.
Possibly, the Mothman. I don't think he has any pictures of them alive.
Oh, well that changes things.
Yeah.
Well, now, just as I was saying, it could, there's a possibility it could be an owl, but I don't think an owl would get that big. I'm not saying they're small, but not to the point of, hey, 6 to 7 feet and, yeah, massive.
Have you seen a great horned and how large they get?
Yeah, I've seen it. I seen it!
I seen them!
So, now here's the other one. Theory number 3, which I feel like is very, to an extent, it could be more of, yeah, hey, this is plausible. Theory number 3 is mass hysteria. So,
because that's never happened, especially in the Virginia area before.
Or anywhere, for that matter.
So this theory is basically upon the crux that, hey, original witnesses genuinely saw something unusual. Then the newspaper ran the story, and everyone started looking for a Mothman. Suddenly, every owl, crane, shadow, airplane, weather balloon, drunk guy standing behind a bush. Holy shit, it's Mothman,
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean people were lying. It's just human perception is definitely weird.
Well, what sounds better, naked drunk guy in a bush or Mothman?
I mean, are we talking from a news standpoint?
Hale.
Well, John was over down there hanging out by the TNT area, and he was butt naked, and then people saw him, and apparently he chased their car.
And he was flapping his arms and shit. So.
Woo! Woo! So, I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean that people were really lying about that,
Sure.
Human perception has this way of running away with you. I mean, imagination, So, now, if everyone in town is talking about a giant red-eyed flying creature, your brain becomes considerably more interested in identifying giant red-eyed flying creatures. So you start seeing it in different places. This is like the power of perception,
I mean,
absolutely.
You're absolutely right, but we wouldn't be even talking about this right now.
No. So, which leads us to theory number 4, which is unfortunately, admittedly, a lot less fun. A hoax. Could someone have been screwing with people? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
History is filled with people who have looked at a perfectly peaceful community and thought, you know what this town needs? A monster. If you actually look at, and you'll find this online too. I'm not plugging other people's YouTubes, but there was a YouTuber who decided to use Ring cameras in his area, and he bought this costume online of some type of werewolf, and he basically walked around catching himself on people's Ring cameras to the point where it was enough. He would only be seeing little bits here and there, but it was enough that people got afraid and started posting it to the Ring camera websites.
Yep.
Saying, holy crap, what is this monster? So a few days later, there were people posting this monster everywhere, and it actually made news in the area.
No shit.
So he fabricated this. And he thought it was hysterical. But,
it is.
Yeah. But maintaining that hoax through multiple sightings would have required a considerable effort, And, I mean, whoever did it never convincingly came forward, which brings us to theory 5. The Mothman is actually fucking real.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's the one I agree with.
Maybe, just maybe, there really was something flying around Point Pleasant. I mean, that doesn't automatically mean it was supernatural. There are undiscovered species, Animals wander outside their normal ranges. Witnesses can encounter things genuinely they can't identify. So perhaps people really did encounter something like unusual, an animal, or perhaps there really is a 6-foot-tall, red-eyed, fucking winged creature out in West Virginia. And if that's the case, frankly, just leave his ass alone. Why would you go messing with him?
Right.
The man has been living peacefully in an abandoned TNT factory for 60 years. He hasn't demanded anything. He hasn't invaded anybody. He hasn't asked for money. He hasn't started a podcast. And by modern standards, Mothman would be an exemplary citizen.
Leave Brittany alone!
Leave Mothman alone! So let's just say this, okay? And I mean, this is, I guess this will be part of our cuss and discuss section.
Hey, that's my line.
Go ahead.
And now this brings us to the cuss and discuss portion of this episode, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hooray.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the plug-in.
You're welcome.
So what do we actually have here?
A whole lot of nothing.
Well, we have real witnesses, right?
Right.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
So we have real witnesses. We have contemporary newspaper reports, right? We have an unusual creature description. We have multiple subsequent sightings. We have decades of embellishment. We have UFOs, Men in Black prophecies, a genuine historical tragedy that became attached to the legend, and we have one enormous unanswered question. What did those people actually see on November 15th, 1966?
Good question.
Was it a crane? Was it an owl, a hoax, mass suggestion, unidentified animal, extraterrestrial, interdimensional entity, or old West Virginia actually produced a giant fucking flying cryptid with red eyes and the aerodynamic capabilities of a Honda Civic? And I mean, we really don't know, and that's why 60 years later, we're still talking about them.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's what? How many movies made of Mothman?
Gods.
There's a few. There's a bunch. But you see, I did my portion of this episode. Cat,
Listen,
I'm listening.
it was
It was the Mothman.
She fucked up, okay? She fucked
Mothman,
up.
Okay, so Mothman came from West Virginia to West Texas.
I'm sorry,
the
the Mothman ate my homework.
literally. Actually, no. What happened was I thought it was something else. Deleted it, and as soon as I hit delete, went, oh shit! And no matter how many times I command Z'd, it didn't come back.
I hate when that happens.
So, Your Honor,
Okay.
my client is innocent due to reasons of Mothman.
Well, whatever Mothman was, Point Pleasant has thoroughly embraced him, in all honesty. There's a museum. There's a festival.
Museum.
There's
I'd
merch.
want to go to that.
No shit. Like,
There's
what's
merch.
in the museum? There's
There's a-
merch.
Yep. There's a giant Mothman statue,
I think I
which
knew that.
apparently people travel from all over the world to come see it. Meaning that if Mothman originally appeared as an omen of catastrophe, his greatest prophecy ultimately came true. He predicted a gift shop.
I mean, you're making money. He's making bank off it.
Predicted one of the cutest. I don't know if it's a TikTok or an Instagram reel or a YouTube short or whatever the hell we're calling them nowadays. But there is actually, great job, parents. There is actually a little child who wanted to be Mothman for Halloween, and they did the damn thing, and it's the cutest little thing ever.
So now, I don't really have much else to add to this, but I will tell you this. If you ever are driving through West Virginia late at night and you see two enormous red eyes staring at you from the darkness, don't panic. Don't approach it. And whatever you do, don't challenge it to a drag race.
Damn it. Well, now I can't go to West Virginia.
God.
I've been to West Virginia. You're not really missing much.
Thanks, Cadaver.
I mean, I will tell you this, though. The views there are a lot of stunning mountain views.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very nice driving through it. But I mean, my my background with West Virginia is very short. So
Because of the Mothman.
no, not because of the Mothman. It's not because it's more because I don't want to stay there.
Fair.
So, I mean, I want to go through and I don't want to have to deal with,
Cadaver's House of Horrors.
Again, send your angry emails to cadavershouseofhorrors@gmail.com.
Vanna White Hands.
I'll make you squeal like a pig, boy.
Oh, good God.
So,
I saw the movie Wrong Turn. I know how this goes.
Eddie,
Uh,
speaking of movies and fact from fiction, what you got for us?
well, he kind of took half the fun out of it. So
This is what happens when we don't discuss our notes beforehand.
This is what happens when I delete my notes beforehand.
I would have had a little bit more time, if you had your fucking portion.
Listen.
Yeah, don't delete them next time, man. That's simple.
Hey.
That's day one stuff. You can give me that look all you want. It's not going to bring your homework back.
I'll just, like I do every other episode, I'll just see myself out.
See you later. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your
Wait! I'm sorry.
Well, what I got is kind of close to what you were saying, Cadaver, with the origins and shit like that. Similar, but not a lot. So it says Mothman is documented 1966 to 67 waves of sightings in and around Point Pleasant, West Virginia that later grew into a much larger legend. The core reports are real newspaper stories of police statements, almost everything added afterwards, omens, aliens, prophecies. On November 12, 1966, 5 gravediggers in Clendenin, about 50 miles from Point Pleasant, reported a brown man-sized winged figure flying low over them. 3 days later, on the night of November 15th, 2 young couples, Roger and Linda, and Steve and Mary, were driving near the abandoned World War II munitions plant known as the TNT area. They told police they saw a 6'7" tall creature with a 10-foot wingspan, glowing red eyes, standing near an old power plant.
I have a question. What do you think all right, you're saying, 6 to 7 feet tall, 7 foot tall creature with a 10-foot wingspan. How do you gauge that if he's just like kind of standing there?
Right.
That's been my question the entire. That's why.
Or if he's darting by or some shit, you only see him for
you're not getting a clear. He's just standing there ominously and then charges after you.
He's just standing there, menacing.
At work, I helped two of my guys unfold one of those full-sized American flags to go up the center pole. Mm-hmm. My dumbass looks at my chief and goes, "So do you think it's about 12, 13 feet?" And he just looked at me and he goes, "Sure. No. 18 feet."
And that's the thing, saying that, hey, it had to have been at least 10 feet. Guys have been known to embellish sizes a lot. I mean,
again, that's never happened.
All right, I'm sticking by what I say. Okay, that's it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Size doesn't matter, okay, unless you're the Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Over here talking about people's millimeter monsters.
All right. Anyway, a handful of additional reports followed in the next days and weeks. Firemen, a contractor whose dog vanished, people seeing red eyes or a large bird. Wildlife.
Dog.
He took my puppy.
He was hungry.
He flapped by and he said, took it. That was just wait.
West Virginia University suggested that descriptions matched a Sindel crane that you were talking about, that bird.
Y'all.
Yeah. A snowy owl was also shot in the area around the same time and displayed as a giant owl.
We have a big monster on the loose. Kill that fucking owl!
It was him!
And enjoy the 60 years of bad luck you received after that.
Apparently not, if they've been fucking making money off the merch.
All right, how the legend grew. Writer Gray Barker's 1970 book, The Silver Bridge, first tied the creature to the collapse. John Keel's 1975 book, The Mothman Prophecies, greatly expanded the story. UFOs, Men in Black, as you were saying earlier, so you took a lot of my fucking shit. You took a lot of my shit. Mysterious phone calls, warnings. But that, well, you got to add Tommy Lee Jones in there too.
Once you go worm, that's what you earn.
Oh man, I want to watch that now. Apparently, there's a full year of sightings. Neil later changed his own earlier view that the creature was probably just large birds. Many of the extra paranormal details did not appear in 1966 to 1967 newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely explanations.
Most likely explanations. They didn't appear in the newspaper because nobody could read over there.
Sent your angry letters again to cadavershouseofhorrors@gmail.com.
The 60s were a weird time, man. I'm just saying.
God. Skeptics point to ordinary birds. Barred owls are common in the TNT area woods. Have silent flight, as you were saying.
Now, I have another theory.
Right.
This is just my thought process. What else was first introduced around that time frame into the 60s?
LSD?
There you go. What happens if it's like, what if it was that?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, that was later.
That was more 80s.
Mm-hmm.
That
was like the Reagan era.
That would be...
There's one description here that says nighttime driving suggestions after the first newspaper story and the isolated creepy setting of the old munitions plant amplified ordinary sightings. So it's could have been, the story got spread out and people's imaginations, took over.
Ooh, how about this one? This is just speculative, but if you're in an old munitions area and stuff like that, there's Lord knows how much stuff in that area. I mean, back in those days, that's around, we'd still be kind of before the Vietnam in that area, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But there were all sorts of chemical munitions used in those times. So the ass end of World War II, Korea.
Hallucinations.
What if there's chemicals in there and then people are fucking walking around and catching that, catching vapors and shit,
Yeah. Like that's literally exactly what I was about to, as Eddie was talking, I'm sitting there going like, this is a TNT plant. Shit's gotta be there.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
It's number 3. He's out, right?
All right, so that's all I got.
So hold on.
I say it's hallucinations and people's imaginations
Mass
going too far.
hysteria. I say
Cats and dogs living together.
All right, so here we go. TNT. What does TNT stand for? Just so we can have some semblance of
bringing it all together.
Yes, I mean this is just probably a little here, a little, I guess, lesson. But trinitotoluene. That's what TNT stands for, by the way.
It's dynamite, okay?
Dynamite, but yeah, and by the way, the only reason that I even remotely know how to pronounce that altogether is because of the movie Richie Rich.
Really?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Remember he has the sniffer on the plane? Yep.
Oh,
and he sniffs it and he's like, hey, try nitotoluene. He goes, if I remember correctly, isn't that, what TNT stands for? And then the thing explodes.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
Hey.
Taking it back.
Yeah.
No shit.
All right. So anybody have anything else to add to this?
Clearly Kat doesn't because, she fucked up. So
Cat's been sitting in the fucking the car seat for this entire episode. Yay, we're going somewhere.
Are we there yet?
turn this fucking car around.
No, stop asking. I want to go to the drive-thru.
Are we going to Disney World?
No, we're going to Point Pleasant, Virginia. Strap in.
I don't
There's a
want to
bridge
go
we're going to go
there.
hang out on.
I don't want to go there. I truly, honestly think that and Mothman is one of my favorite cryptids. I truly, honestly think that it was.
I'm number one.
There he goes. I truly, honestly do think that substance may have been involved either from the plant itself or from, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It could be just the simple fact of the matter that they got chased by an owl. Be it an owl, be it a crane.
I got chased by a thunder chicken.
Be it a damn thunder chicken, for fuck's sake. Like, I truly, honestly do believe that
It was an ostrich.
It
Don't
wasn't
fuck with
even-
ostriches, bro.
Bro, I went to the zoo over in SI a couple of months ago because I took the kids there.
Right.
And me and this ostrich, he was chill as fuck, and I was feeding him, and then the motherfucker bit my hand.
You're squaring up.
Yeah, bro, oh man, but you know what? He's cool. We squashed it. It's all
All
good.
right.
Fuck emus. I'm team ostrich all the way. Team ostrich, yo. That's right.
There it is.
We could totally do the emu army from, I think it was New Zealand. It was either New Zealand or Australia. That might be a later episode. But
Fucking emus.
I truly think that they just saw some shit, and as one does,
I seen it.
I see some shit.
Source.
I don't recommend it.
They're sitting there getting ready to get busy in the car, and then over by the power play, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Stop that.
That's
Oh my God. Excuse me, bear fucker.
Cat, take us home. You know what?
I don't want to. Y'all
Otherwise
stay
we'll-
right where y'all are at.
Otherwise, we'll remain lost in the West Virginian wilderness.
Maybe you should leave a comment in the comment section. Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what cryptid you would like to hear us do next. I've got this, Ed. You don't have to keep nodding at me. I'm back on the warpath, all right?
The H
Let
stands
us-
for Herbert.
What?
They said the H stands for Herbert.
Let us know your angry comments directed specifically at Cadaver. I promise I will not delete the next episode's notes. Until then,
Lies!
make sure you ring the notification bell, like, subscribe, do all the things.
That's
Again,
cool. We're
let
going to
us
add a
know.
little ding in post.
I know. Let us know what your favorite cryptid is. Let us know what your state cryptid is. Let us know what you would like to do next, or what you would like us to do next. As always, I'm Kat Quinn,
I'm Eddie Winchester.
I'm Cadaver the Clown.
and this has been Folklore and Felonies. Catch you on the next one.